Hello everyone, this is Storytime. Welcome. I've been meaning to do this for a while actually. I don't know why I haven't done it, or why the fuck I'm just thinking of doing it now. But today's story is about when I used to live in an apartment. So back during this time, I was living with my mom, and the kids there were strange, for lack of better words. So was I, but they were they were fairly strange. But anyways, back in these apartments, not only was I living with my mom, I was also living with my grandma. I miss my grandma. She made the best chicken nuggets. Uh, Despite being Mexican, she made better nuggets than McDonald's does. I miss her. Yeah, tamales were good too. Just tamales. She was just really great cook. She was better. She's an even better artist too. She's actually the reason why I draw, or why I'm even good as I am, as well as a couple of other people. Other people have helped me get to where I am now, and I really appreciate them. But anyways, away from the sentiments, that's not besides the point. The kids at the fucking place. There was this one girl. I don't remember her name. She's about the when I remember her. I think she was around 3'4" in height. Her hair was always tied back. She had black hair, um, tan skin tone, I think, and just every encounter with her was just really fucking strange. Like one day, uh, I stepped outside of my house just to go walk around because my parents were or my mom was being frustrating. Yes, fatherless. Oops. Anyways, I would go on walks sometimes just to clear my head as a kid. And this little fucking kid comes up to me with this baby doll. I'm like, "Hi, you new? Want to be friends?" Because I was a very outgoing kid. I was very much not a introvert. I was very extroverted. But apparently, this girl was even more extroverted and yeah, I shit you not. This kid she walks up to me and goes, "Sure, want to see my doll?" I'm like, no, I'm good. She did not listen. No, not at all. Not even a little bit. She then pushes her doll in my face and goes, "She can shit!" Huh? Yeah, she, went and proceeded to demonstrate to me that apparently her fucking little doll can shit. It really shitted. And it really concerned me. And well, you see, I'd encountered a couple of strange people before in my life by then, so I was like, "That's really cool." But oops, do you hear that? I think my mom's calling me. So I go and I run back home, go inside the house, and I lock the door. I look out my window, no sight of her. Thank God, because that was a really weird fucking encounter. But yeah, that was one of the kids there. There was another girl. She was actually older than me, but she was kind of cool. The only thing that really kind of like made me scared of her was just the fact that she got eye surgery. And when she got eye surgery, she got her eyes replaced with cat eyes. Thinking back on it, god damn, those fucking eyes were hot. Not in a furry way either. Just because I know you guys are gonna fucking think that. No, it's just her eyes were just fucking gorgeous. I don't say that about cat eyes usually. Like these were yellow cat eyes, not like like light brown. No, I mean like fucking yellow, as in the fire that's behind me, kind of yellow. And then there was like the cat iris instead of like a normal one. It was just so bizarre, and it was so scary for me at the time. But she actually taught me how to make a paper balloon, which it doesn't float, but hey, it's a little balloon. It's pretty cool in my book. Maybe if I can get my hands on some paper, I'll actually show it up right around here. I'll like clip it in real quick. But yeah, that was another one of the kids. She was cool. I only interacted with her once, I think. But the little area in the apartment place was actually kind of cool. It kind of reminded me of little camping grounds because like the ramada, the little grill, the buildings kind of like provided enough shade that it almost looked like a fucking forest. It was nice. I loved it. And then I think there were other kids. I just at some point learned very quickly that going outside would involve having to interact with the really strange girl who had a shitting doll. And I just really thought, you know what? I think I'm gonna stay inside. But yeah, those were the kids. Then there's the adults. The adults, I didn't interact with a lot of people, but there was this one couple next door, neighbors, and at some point, my mom really can go fuck herself, was not able to take care of me. And she said, all right, you two, can you take care of my kid for a little bit? And they said, yeah. And then after that, I was actually eating really good for a couple fucking days. Like, compared to before, I wasn't eating as well. But then I met the people. I ate good. I ate actual food. I got actual food in my fucking system for goddamn once. And yeah, they were cool. And they even let me play Zelda. It was the first time back then playing Zelda. I immediately fell in love with the game. I've been in love since with the franchise. Actually, the very first game of Zelda that I ever played was Twilight Princess. It was personal favorite, core memory, and I would go back and play it again if I could. It's also where I first started getting into anime. It was Full Metal Alchemist, my first anime I ever watched. And then there was the fucking other thing. What was the other? Alright, Blade. Another movie I actually have to watch again because I only watched it once and it was with them. Blade, if I remember correctly, is about this vampire hero who goes around slaying other vampires. I really gotta watch that shit again. But out of all of that, I think the best thing about living in the apartments was not the fact that there was just these cool people around. It was just the fact that I was living with my grandma, because my grandma has always been supportive of me. She's probably even a better mom than mine. She's always been my inspiration for art, kind of, because when I was younger, every time my mom would drop me off at her place, the very first thing my grandma would do is pull out the coloring book and be like, alright, here you go. Go ahead and start drawing. And then come get me if the sketchbook gets empty. And I would start drawing. Sometimes it wasn't a sketchbook, sometimes it was a coloring book. And in the cases that it was a coloring book, I'd just sit there and color it. Until at some point, I thought to myself, this is fucking boring. I want to make it my way. So that's exactly what I did. That's when I also started getting into actually drawing. When I started doing actual art. When I started drawing my own things. It was actually the best part of my life, knowing my grandma. I don't know if she's okay now. I genuinely want to know. But I don't know how to contact her, sadly. So, I mean, I guess the moral of this story is, if you're able to contact your grandma, good. Tell her you love her. Fuck, bake her a sheet of cookies. Maybe even make her some chicken nuggies. Maybe she'll be into that. I don't know. But make sure the people that you love know that they are loved, because one day they'll be gone and you won't be able to say that anymore. It's not a great thing to go through. Why the fuck is it getting depressing? And I'm just about to end it off. Great. Ending it off on a depressing note. Fuck. Alright. You know what? I'm gonna go. I'm gonna fucking. I'm gonna go play Smash now. All right. I just wanted to do this so that I can get my foot in the door with the whole storytelling thing. Hell, maybe this gets good enough. I'll start doing those like this things that one guy, Shen from Webtoon. I'll start doing what that one guy does, where he gets random people's comments, makes them to a short horror story, and then tells it. You know, that kind of shit. This gets enough kickoff. I'll do that. Let's say like this video gets let's say 69 views or more. I have no point in saying this. This is probably gonna fucking just go over everyone's head. But 69 views, I'll start taking comments on what to do, like for the next story. But without further ado, that was story time. Thank you for tuning in. If you made it to the end, also thank you for listening to my dumbass ramble. Um, have a good day, I guess. All right, see ya.